Hi, my name's Bernie Gerardo, and my wife Lori and I are volunteers at the Michigan Freedom Center. We volunteer to give back to those that have given so much, those that have sacrificed their time and risked their lives. Specifically, our son is in military intel based down in Fort Sam Houston. What's my favorite part of the Freedom Center? I really like helping the new recruits. They come in, they're scared, they don't know what's really going on. I love giving them a hand and helping them find out where they're going and what they're doing. And that's what I do at the Freedom Center.
Hello, my name is Bob Szymanski. I'm an Air Force veteran, and I fly through Metro Airport, and I was very pleased to find the Freedom Center where I could go, relax, be comfortable, and feel like there was a friendly atmosphere there. So after doing that one or two times, I said, you know, I'd like to do this myself, and so that's what I did. I signed up and I became a volunteer. And one of the things that I like about volunteering is the ability to meet a lot of different veterans that walk through, listen to their stories, tell some of my stories. It's just a great time, and it's just a warm, friendly atmosphere. I love working there. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mr Koretz. I'm a Vietnam veteran. I belong to the VVA Chapter 528 and also the VFW in Plymouth 6695. I got involved with the Freedom Center from other veterans who mentioned it to me at some of our meetings. So it's great to be helping people and helping veterans and their families at the airport. I enjoy going there. I usually go on a Wednesday and a Saturday. I've met many great people, a lot of great veterans. I met some of the Tuskegee Airmen who've come through. I've met a B-52 pilot and other pilots that have come through, and other veterans from Vietnam. I really enjoy doing this type of work, and my wife likes getting me out of the house too, so thank you.
Tell me when. Hi, I'm Rosie Hoover. I've volunteered now for 2 years, and I wanted to volunteer to begin with. My brother was in the Navy for 22 years, and he sacrificed a lot, so I wanted to give it back to the service as much as possible. And I figure you can't do enough for the military. They do so much for us, so that's it.
My name is Jeff Gorman. I volunteer at the Freedom Center a couple of days a month, and I'm doing so because having been in the military for 24 years, I can appreciate travel can be kind of strenuous. It's a nice place to give our military, both past, present, retired, active, even NATO, a chance to take a break in travel. And it's always nice to talk to some of those people. Sometimes they just need a sounding board with the pressures not only of travel but other military service. Or we have instances where recruits are going and maybe can offer them a comforting word to kind of ease their anxiety of entering the military world. So it's a pretty rewarding experience, and I can't tell you how many times during my 4-hour shift I'm thanked by people for having the facility.
Hi, I'm Greg Lassa. My wife Evelyn and I volunteer up at the Freedom Center because we have 2 sons that's serving. They're both lifetime soldiers and 1 airman. And I served between October 72 to October 76 in the U.S. Air Force. My most memorable event that happened to me at the Freedom Center was when Staff Sergeant Travis Mills, who's a bona fide quadriplegic veteran, stopped in because he lives in Michigan, or he's from Michigan, but he has a foundation in Maine, the Staff Sergeant Travis Mills Foundation, which supports all other quadriplegic, paraplegic veterans. And he's just a wonderful guy. His attitude was just phenomenal. And just like now, it's bringing me to tears. Thanks.
Mary, we're the Davises, and we volunteer at the Freedom Center together. And we started this about two and a half years ago. My husband's retired Army, and it was just a natural thing for us to continue to serve.
Yeah, we both heard about it through different organizations that they needed volunteers, and we went down there, and we now pretty much locked up a couple of Fridays a month in the afternoon. We catch a lot of kids coming through. We call them kids. We also catch a bunch of older guys like us going through. It's just fun to talk to them, find out what they've done, what they're doing, where they're going, whether it be vacation or back to his own. The wives, the kids, the dependents coming through. It's just a fun thing that we like to do. And
give them safe travels.
Yeah.
You know, that's the fun thing about it. And another thing that we do is we have the care team, and I've been privileged to do that twice now. And we welcome the caskets of the soldiers that have passed away, and it's a very moving thing. And I'm very happy to do it for these folks and the families. And it's always nice to see the people in the terminal, because when they see us doing this ceremony, everybody stands. It's great. Thank you.
thank you.
Hi, I'm Dave Baker. I'm a volunteer for the Freedom Center. I decided to do this because my son went through ROTC and joined the Army and became a captain in the Army, and I felt I needed to support the military and help out his fellow soldiers. My most interesting experience as a volunteer was one morning in North Terminal when I was volunteering. It was unusual, but the two TSA agents brought over a elderly gentleman. It's very unusual for the TSA to escort anybody into our facility, so I was curious. I asked the fellow what he did and who he was and everything like that, and found out he was a 105-year-old Marine from that served in World War II in the Pacific, and served in Guadalcanal, Tarawa, and many of the other famous battles of World War II. He was traveling off to see his grandchildren that morning, and it was a true honor to be able to service that gentleman. I escorted him down to his gate. He said he didn't need it, but I felt that it was an honor to take care of this gentleman, and I went to the gate agent and told him, make sure this individual gets on board first for what he did for our country. So it's a little bit emotional to know that we service such great people as that. Thank you.